I couldn't think of any reason why she would want to meet
Yeah.
up with me, because
Yeah.
we weren't that close,
Yeah.
just hi and bye kind of thing.
Yes, yes.
Oh, look at how they're dressed to come and see the church.
Mm. And look at that. It's incredible.
We met up and she wanted me to sell and join her Amway.
Oh, right, right. Yeah, it's
I
all,
laughed. I told her, I said, you got the wrong person. I said, you got the
Yeah.
wrong person. I can't.
no.
It's not. Not everybody can
No,
do it.
exactly, exactly, you know.
I told her, I said, her parents owed me the fees. I said, it's difficult for me to even ask for what is
Yeah.
owed to me.
Yes.
People don't go and sell things.
But you must, that's your hard-earned
Mm.
work and money, Avi, you know, you have every
Ah.
right to it, and it's not right for them not to pay
I
you.
have 4 students now, and they are okay. They are okay. So.
Do you need any more, or?
For now it's okay. I want to concentrate on the exam,
Oh, yes, right.
and then after the
So,
exam,
have you already started studying for it?
on my own.
All right,
On my own.
yeah. So
And
you
then-
found out about it and what you
Yes.
can do and
Then
everything.
with
yeah?
my SPM boy Andy,
Yeah.
because for SPM they have listening and all that as well.
Yes.
So
Oh, that's
we
good, isn't it?
partner
So-
up, we pair up. You see.
Yeah.
Then
yeah.
with my Form 1 boy, my youngest Louis, he too has started. So on Sunday mornings is class. I
Yeah.
just sent a message to his mother
Yeah.
saying Sunday I can't have to replace the class.
Yeah.
So even with him, so that's okay. And then my ex-student, she's in university now.
Mm.
She's coming back in April for the Raya holidays, and she's going to take another paper, English, and she wants to have classes to brush up. She said she's forgotten. I
Yes.
said that's the thing with language. You have to, if
Oh,
there's no
yes.
practice.
Oh, that's it. That's right.
Gone.
You need to
Yes.
use it. Yeah. True. True. True.
Then she asked whether she can call me, once a week just to talk. I said, I told you to do that even before you left. I
Yeah.
said, at the beginning, you were, we were still keeping in touch then.
Mm.
Said she got busy and joined this club and that club at the university.
Mm.
And then all sorts of things they're in charge of. And so now she comes back this month.
Mm.
They'll benefit me as well.
Yes.
I
of
said, you
course.
come. I said, we don't have to call it a class. I said, you just come.
Yeah.
And I said, you'll be helping me as well.
Yes. Great. That's wonderful, Avi. Good. Yes, make this priority, Avi,
Mm-mm.
because it's going to make a lot of difference to you, having that piece of paper.
Yes.
Great.
To practice, because I cannot, in front of strangers, just stand up and speak. It's not easy
No.
for me. So
Yeah.
I have to overcome that.
Yeah.
And also the listening skills, like the recordings that they have,
Yeah.
and the different people,
Yeah.
read out, and depends
Yeah.
on the accent, Hillary.
That's true.
It was even
Like,
difficult for
those speakers.
oh, that
What a difference you see in the way that they deliver their intonation. The way
the
guy
way
from
they read.
the guy from Sarawak or Sabah or wherever he is. It was like every 2 words was stop.
Mm.
Every 2 words stop. Every 2, which makes it is difficult to understand. It is. But there we are. It's in this. It's.
My boy, he said, teacher, if you are finding it difficult,
I know. This is it.
so I couldn't say anything
Yeah.
because I had to listen to it twice.
Yeah, there we are. Yeah. And you see James Beck, he's very sweet. I like him very much, actually. He's a sweet chap. But he's Korean, you see. He's
Ah.
Korean.
Oh,
And,
that explains the
yeah, no, that's
horror
why,
and the.
I mean, not the doctor, not the
Oh.
doctor. This is James, okay? So he's a lay reader
Mm.
in the church, and he's Eunice's husband,
Ah.
right? Very, very nice man. And in fact, I've said to him, in fact, I must have suggested at the PCC, look, you know, I mean, hats off to him. He's come from a different country, different language and everything. I think he's doing brilliantly. But what do we know about him? And I said to him, James, why don't you tell us about your country? You know, and something about the society.
Yes.
And you see, I think that should be encouraged. I think it's important. Then we get to know him a bit more.
Yes.
He can tell us maybe about the status of Christianity, because it would
That'll
be
be
in
interesting,
South
yes.
Korea. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot that can be done to make it. I mean, I'm always for inclusivity, Avi. I think it's very important as Christians we include everyone as much as possible, you know. I mean, that's what we're supposed to be doing. And then that would be really good, you know. And people would learn a bit more about him. And,
You know, the lady who sat next to me,
yeah.
one looks Chindian. What's
Yeah.
her husband's name? I've forgotten the
was-
names.
Yeah, he was, what's he called? I can't remember now. I'm terrible at names
I
anyway.
mean, yesterday after service, when leaving church, I was going down the stairs. She was on my lap. You know, when she recognized me,
Yeah,
that look on her face, so I just ignored and I continued to go down and I walked
Yeah.
out. And so I was really shocked today when I was talking to, you know, when I get ready, I just
Yeah.
talk out to God. I say, God, I don't want to see her.
yeah.
And then she ended up sitting right. I
So
I
yeah,
looked up to the
God's
cross
telling
and
you
say,
something.
God has got a sense of humor.
Yeah, that's right. Now her husband was the one that told us when we wanted to come to the church, Mummy and I, or whatever. He was the one that told us that we better keep away or whatever. You know, there was something or other to do with him.
He set the heart monitor off. It was after my
Oh.
surgery. I was
Right.
in cardiothoracic that ward. You know?
Yes.
And they came in to visit us in the first place. That time, with the machine, everything hooked up,
Yeah.
and the alarm went off.
Gosh.
And the nurse came and told them to leave.
Gosh.
Told them to leave, and Mommy was upset. You know, she got upset, and
Yeah. What? I wonder what they said to Mummy. I wonder what they said. And you must have heard it, of course, and reacted. Gosh.
I'll never forget that. I saw yesterday. The first thought in my mind was that the alarm going off, and the
Yeah.
nurse rushing, and
Yeah.
lo and behold, she sat right next to me
Yeah.
today, which I thought good. You know,
Yeah.
let them see me, and
Yeah,
that,
exactly.
not going to chase us out.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, there's so much that needs putting right in that church, you know. So much. And you see, what I always say is, if it is not put right, Abby, history repeats itself.
Yes.
And it's not, and the bottom line is, it's not right. If you have done something that's wrong, especially in a church, you know, you must put it right and apologize and whatever. Have truth and reconciliation or whatever.
That's what that day that doctor outside the church, he said, when Mommy comes back,
Wait, I can't think who that
the
was.
grey hair, we were talking to him for quite some time. I forgot his name. Stephen. Is it Stephen? Even yesterday he was there at the service. He took part in the service. He's always, he was the second lay reader. I think he's a lay reader. I know he's a doctor.
I can't think who that is.
Chinese man, very
Chinese.
handsome face. He's got greyish hair, nice smile.
Right.
We were talking to him, and we were the last standing outside the church and talking to him for quite some time. you introduced me to him and you told him about what had happened and excommunication and all that. Then
Yeah.
he said, must have something. Then you mentioned that no, mommy will be coming back
Yes.
sometime soon. Then he said, then
It's complete blank. I can't think who that was at all. Oops. And that was Josephine Fong.
lost contact with mommy. Josephine Fong. The name sort of rings a bell, but it doesn't ring a bell. It's like maybe I keep thinking of Peter Fong.
That's right. Me too. Me too. But her face is familiar. Her face is very familiar. But I'm really, really very, very tired at the moment. So actually when I'm feeling like this, it's, you know, you just can't remember.
Richard.
Oh, Richard!
Richard. Now it's
Dr. Richard.
Dr. Richard, yes.
He's a cardiologist.
Yes.
Yes. No, he's very nice man, lovely. Yeah. Very, very nice. Yeah. Oh, thank goodness, got it.
If not,
You know,
I know,
you hear
I
so
know.
much, I tell you these days about dementia and Alzheimer's and all the rest of it. It's really scary. It's like cancer. The same thing, you know. You hear so much about it now.
I wouldn't have been able to sleep tonight. I would have been messaging you. Do you remember? Do you regret it?
Oh, dear.
But there's some things you can Google search, you forget a
Yeah.
word. No, but
Yeah,
if it's a name,
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. The cardiologist, you see, that's another thing. That's another memory peg.
okay, let's
Yeah,
remember.
cardiologist. Oh, chest.
Chest.
He's
Yes.
chest physician. Yeah, he's a very nice chap.
St. Nicholas seems to be hiring chief cook cleaners. Yesterday, the blind man who played the piano,
Yes, Peter.
Peter,
Yeah.
really good.
He's very good. He's an
Organ and
intelligent man
piano.
as well. You know, the trouble is, when you have a disability, you're often treated as if you're stupid, as if there's something wrong with your brain as well as, you know, the other part of you that's not working so well. Oh, lovely.